Hey everybody, thanks for coming back for another episode of the Camo Cook here. We just got back from a fun-filled trip up in Lake of the Woods. We stayed at River Bemd Resort up in Burbot, Minnesota. We spent a lot of time catching walleye, sauger, the tulipy was kind of fun, and eelpout, burbot. So this isn't a fish that I see regularly targeted by a lot of anglers, and it's really, I love the meat. So I want to show you guys out there that have never had a chance to on how to clean these weird looking fish. So I sat down with the guides up at River Bemd Resort and let them show me and show you guys on how to clean this very underutilized fish species.
Hey buddy. Last one, right? Yep.
Hi, Jim Willis, the Camo Cook here. We are up at River Bemd Resort in Lake of the Woods, Minnesota, and I'm here with Mitch. Tell me a little bit of what you do here.
I'm one of the fishing guides up here at River Bend. Big thing that we do out here is move a lot of houses around the lake, try to get people on some fish.
So you're the guy that does the actual work on the place, huh?
No, we all kind of separate the work. Jason likes to give us tasks to do, and we get them done throughout the day.
Cool.
Yeah.
We see a lot of different kinds of fish, walleye, perch. Everybody does a lot of cleaning of those, but I wanted to kind of show you on how to clean the burbot. And I figure, why not ask a professional, somebody that does it quite frequently. So I'm going to let him show you how to do it, and hopefully this will help you learn something.
So this is what you catch for a burbot up here on the Lake of the Woods. They vary in size.
They're also known as eelpout, right?
Yep. Also, yeah, a lot of people call them eelpout. But they vary in a lot of sizes. You can get anywhere from 18 inches all the way up to 33 I've seen. So typically the bigger ones we like to clean. The smaller ones are a little bit tougher to clean. But so I'm going to go through and show you guys how I do it here, and then I'll show you another way that we do it too up here.
Cool.
So with this, I just cut back behind the head where the fins are, the side fins. Then I come back here down to the back, and there's like a little slit right in here with the fins that I just cut right in between. And then I just tell customers it's pretty much like taking back strap off of a deer. You just cut right down the spine. Then when you go down here, you just cut right down the rib cage. And that would be one of your back straps out of the eelpout. And then you just go to the other side and repeat the same process. Typically the reason why we like to do a little bigger ones, you get a little better meat off the back of it. And then we got a guy here named Joel, he likes to clean the whole tail meat. So there you have it right there. So that's pretty much what you get when I clean them. But then now I'll take this away and I'll show you the way that Joel cleans them.
Now we got this little guy. We caught this guy last night, so he's a little slimy.
Yeah, and the easiest way to clean these, there are some guides out there that like to clean them when they're still kind of lively, but I prefer having them a little frozen. It's a little easier to deal with.
Meat firms up a little more?
Yep, and it's a lot easier to cut it off the skin that way too. Of course, it's going to give me issues.
That's okay, you're probably doing a lot better job than I probably would have done.
Yeah, we get to clean quite a bit of these actually, and it'll actually start slowing down here towards the end of the month and beginning of March, because that's when they go into their spawn period.
Do you got a really high population of these in the area?
So there are a lot of guys now, they're actually talking about making this a game fish. From what I've heard from a couple of game wardens out there, they're trying to figure out a way to do it. But there are a lot of people that come up here and just specifically target these now, just because of how gamey they are and how good they taste. Oh, I gotta take the tail meat off too.
Oh yeah, this was his way, wasn't it?
Yep. So this is Joel's way.
They're typically bigger than that.
If you get a really big one, you get a nice fillet off the back.
Oh, not really nice fillet.
Joel's another one of our guides up here. He does a lot of the housework for us. When we have issues out there, we call him. He's our right-hand man out there.
No, we got a lot of these on the Winnebago system, and not a lot of people really target these fish.
Yep.
But the meat is actually really, really good on them. Compared to a poor man's lobster, it's really got a really firm, white texture to it, almost meat-like sometimes.
And I actually, so there's a lot of people that might not like the shellfish, like the lobster or whatever taste of that. And I actually found out a really good way of cooking it, and I boil mine in salt water. And it tastes like freshwater cod.
I'm gonna have to give it a try.
And of course, you got to dip it in butter.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have the lobster portion if you didn't dip it in butter.
So now, just this process, we're just taking it right off the skin.
That's pretty good for a small one.
I suppose this process would be a lot easier, and you get quite a bit of meat off those really big ones.
Yeah, I've cleaned eelpout from the 18-inch range all the way up to the 33-inch range. And typically with your bigger eelpout, you do get a lot thicker of a meat cut off that. I mean, if you can't tell, that's about average for your meat that you get off of one. But yeah, when you get into those bigger, those 28s, 29s, and those 30s, you just get a lot more meat off of them, and it's crazy to think that a fish like that tastes that good, you know.
And I'd definitely like to thank the whole cast and crew at River Bemd Resort for having me and the rest of the members of the Glow and the Memories Made Outdoors crew and all the volunteers from them, the veterans and first responders that came with us this week. Thank you all for having us, and it was a good time. Hopefully see you all again.